Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Thomas. This is To Nerds to Human, and welcome back to the Eastern Empire Rebels campaign. You join me outside Jerusalem, where, well, we've kind of walked ourselves into quite a few problems here because there's currently 24,000 people in this city. Yeah, the public order is not doing well for us. A lot of Christians, 88% Christian here, so we're going to need to sort that out, I think. Now, at the moment, we are marginally converting it with 30% over to 25. Wow, the game's being held actually is 5% of Christians. I don't know. Surely it should be less because I'm throwing them all to lions and things like that. I've never noticed that before. That's interesting. Maybe it's the whole martyrdom thing is inspiring them. Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, we're going to have to do that in the short term. Maybe we don't. I don't know. What we need to do actually is take out this force because right now we're a bit short on money. We're just about breaking even. Yeah, just slightly in the red actually. So we're going to need to sort this out. I think Philadelphia looks like a good option because it's kind of sitting there. It's kind of pretty vulnerable. This army looks like it's heading in that direction. So I think that seems like a sensible plan for us. I'm just going to leave some peasants inside the city. But the rest can come forward and attack him. In fact, I think we could do with some extra chaps. So we're going to send Maximinus over here. He's going to come and join us. Yeah, why not? Doesn't want to do it now. Ridiculous. Right, let's head into him. Captain Victor. We have to deal with this lad. It's a nice way to start. Let's clear our way to Philadelphia. Oh, crumpets. There's a huge hill in front of us. Oh no, they're not actually there. Oh, golly good. That's good. Let's go, chaps. We're alright. Yeah, that was a bit worried. I don't know why they haven't just stood themselves on that hill. We'll have to just get ourselves wandering around the flank, I suppose, but not too much of a problem. We'll just have to get ourselves sorted. With my cav moving up the hill, then I think they can start be the ones getting ready to toast their crumpets because, yes, we're going to smash these lads in the back. Jam everywhere, as with a good crumpet. No idea what I'm saying at this point. Well, I've given them the old twisteroo, which is kind of typical, really. Infantry, managed to get on top of the hill. Start throwing your javelins, lads, because they are not going to like this. Oh, no, they're not. Javelins coming down the hill. That's a big problem for them. And, in fact, they're out of range because we're up the hill. Yeah, that is really not looking good for them. We'll just keep throwing. Right, infantry and cavalry all get charging in. Blow the horn! Oof, that was a big hit on them. And the infantry is all going to start coming in. They're going to get hit just before they throw their javelins properly. And the battle is over before it even really begun. Perfect. All units into them. There we are. They're getting flanked. They're not going to last very long. And generals, you just start. Ooh. Perfect. Perfect. Simple enough victory for us. We don't have the money to reinforce, but we'll be fine against that lot over there. So of course they join with these guys, but I think we're still going to be alright. We've got two generals here, and we only lost a few Illuminati in that battle, so that very much works for us. We've got Jerusalem just about under control. The killers are ready to do their job. We need to get these guys moving around a bit. Where are you right now? We've got one assassin in here. And I think you might as well start moving up in this direction. 7%. Not sure I quite fancy that one yet, but I'm not far off it. I'm not far off that. So if you, sir, head into Antioch. Perfect. Trait increase for Veteranio Satirus. I stopped looking at that halfway through speaking. 7%. I'm not quite sure that one's a sensible one, but certainly hit the cathedral. It's a good place to start. Cause them if you put 40. Oh yeah, they're going to have some rioting problems there. Right, well, we're going to end our turn momentarily. Try and get some extra Illuminati across the side on. And yeah, we will end our turn. Turns out the gate of Philadelphia is open, so let's just head straight in. That's a bit lucky, isn't it? Let's enslave that, because we don't really want to completely ruin Yeah, we don't want to ruin the population here because it's not that big, but we could do with the extra resource, the slave resource there, and a bit of a boost to others, albeit that's really not helping Jerusalem. That did not help Jerusalem at all. Okay, we do need to get some pagans into that region. That would certainly help us. So, agents, we've got some spies. You head into there. We need to get rid of their spy because I did see their spy wandering here over the end turn. Make sure we've got spies around. In fact, actually, one of you, it's not wandering this way. We need to see what they're doing in Alexandria. And actually, assassin, yeah, start moving that way as well. We can try and knock out the general that's in that city. We're just going to expand slave trader. Not too shabby, not too shabby. A bit of extra money in future. And that gives us Philadelphia, which should sort out our economy a little bit. Yeah, up to 2,300 odd. The extra population, yeah, that's really pushed that over the edge. So I need next turn to spend some money on upgrading Salamis. A bit worried about Jerusalem. At the moment, I feel like I need to get rid of the church. It's going to cause some problems, isn't it? You know what, let's just get rid of it now. Let's just get rid of the church. Smashy, smashy, smashy. And the church is gone. Lovely. Actually, wait a minute. This is Jerusalem, isn't it? That's we just smashed up the Dome of the Rock. Well, you know what? We've solved thousands of years of religious strife in Jerusalem. There we are. We solved it right now. Everyone just follows Mithras. All is good. All praise be to Mithras. Even with daily games, it doesn't make a difference. Well, you know what? We'll just leave it like that for now. It doesn't matter. Yep, bit of rioting in Jerusalem. Only a few soldiers killed, and by soldiers just mean peasants, so that hardly matters at all. Now, still 0. How are we going to solve this problem then? Christianity is causing unrest. There's unrest in general, and there's squalor. Can't really do anything about the squalor, I'm afraid. But paganism is really, really just having a turnaround now, so that is certainly going to help. I could do with sending pagan general in that direction. So let us send this lad over here. And if we clear out this army and send him into the city, that will convert it that bit quicker. And that will solve our problems. I think we may have just got through the worst with Jerusalem. It was at about 15 last turn. It's up to 75 now. Oof. Yeah, the entertainment's expensive, isn't it? Yeah, Christianity is being pushed out by paganism. Helps having this lad here, or Librius Quintilianus, does certainly help. They have damaged the shrine, but we're getting the temple built up. So, just need to keep retraining these. We've got a little bit of money coming in now. So we're not in the worst position. There is an army out here. So we're going to have to step out and poke those lads in a minute. Bit of work over here. Oh yes, we had a spy in Alexandria. So sabotage. Oh, wow, they got urban barracks here. Let's have a go at assassinating this lad. Why not? Did that? Oh, we did it! Yes. Ah, Vitius Flavius. Unfortunate, sir. Cornelius the Killer. He's got himself a poisoner. Yes. Guess you'd always be wondering about the fish course. Oh, it's up to 6. That is grand. That is grand. Alright, well, maybe we'll smash up the temples or something like that before we go, but that's looking good. Jerusalem is stabilising. Philadelphia is looking a bit vulnerable, but they're not attacking it. I don't think they quite fancy it. Yeah, 3 Illuminati. I wouldn't fancy your chances either. Salamis really needs to build the governor's palace, so we're going to get that put in play. Can't afford Illuminati, so we're just going to have to hold off for the moment. This turn, we're just going to push off this army because these guys are in the way. Alanius, that's alright. It's not too much of a problem. A couple archers to take out with our cav, but we've got pretty much what we need to take out these lads. Let's head in. Into the archers, and the peasants are going to block us annoyingly, but let's just chop at them. They're going to start marching. They are indeed marching. Quite happy being in a melee with these lot for a little while. Not so happy about the Illuminati because eventually that becomes a problem. Let's just start pulling out. All the infantry, you're all on javelins, that's perfect. You lads just pull back and shoot them from the hill. And you just shoot into them, honestly. That'd be lovely. Just try and get a shot in before they appear. There's going to be tons and tons of javelin fire very, very soon. Oh look, there's a town over there, or a little fort or something. That's very nice. And swing into those lads while they're showing their flank. That'll do for me. Let's just swing over to those archers and keep them busy. General, don't get yourself killed. I'm just going to hope that he's fine because of the sheer numbers left. Yeah, javelins are slaughtering these guys. They're not happy about that, I don't think. Where are my archer cav? They can... yeah, just come and support. I'll get a little bit closer, lads. Just swing over to this flank by the ballista. General, just pull out of there. I don't want you hitting the spearmen for any prolonged period, but you cleared off the archers, which were annoying me. Over there. Infantry are gone. That is ideal. So, without the archers, I'm happy for the ballista to keep doing its work, to be honest. Ballista, just stay where you are and just shoot at whatever you can. Charge into their Liminate there then. We're just going to start moving ourselves down the hill. And, I don't know, you guys shoot someone. It doesn't really matter at this point. I think they're a bit unhappy about the situation. They don't want to come or go, do they? Well, these guys are going to go pretty darn soon, I think. Yep, they've instantly routed. And our line is just going to plough down the hill at them at this point. Ballista, please stop shooting. You're not currently, but please don't bother. Archers are being taken down, and all infantry then. Can you just kind of all get yourself into that position? Just pull back in case any of them are throwing javelins, because they often like to do that at this point. Okay, right, you slam into them, you slam into them. All of you infantry hit them. These guys are melting at this point. Eastern archers are chasing us, so we're going to turn and charge them. In we go. Peasants getting in the way once more, but we've got the job done at this point. Let's just swing ourselves around and hit those guys, because at this point I don't think they will last. No, they're routing. They can see it coming. Okay, lovely. Most of these guys are now routing. These guys are a little bit shaken, which makes sense. And just engage with them. That is fine. Now, all units into these guys. And I think we're just about done. Cav, can you go chase them down? I don't really want these guys getting back to Antioch. I'd rather they don't make it at all. Infantry, get chasing. Oh, there is actually one unit still fighting there. Madmen. Madmen, the lot of them. I've actually got Cav. Why am I not using my Cav? Cav, go and chase them down. Marvellous. Right, catch you back on the campaign map, because this battle is over. And with that handy victory, we have certainly put ourselves in a good position going forward. So, let's go back into the city then. And what can we retrain? Yeah, not quite everyone. So we'll do a little bit of merging. And can we afford both? No, so we'll get the 37 done then. It's a little bit better. Now Legio Lanciari can't make it over here, but we're not in the worst position at this point. We can heal ourselves up. There is an army there. Not the worst in the world, but I think we're fine between ourselves. But we have, yeah, our 3 generals. We could do with an extra general game. If you want to hand one over to us, that would be lovely. Magnentius the Killer. This bloke seems to have noticed you. Do you want to just deal with him? There we go. Lovely. Retinue expands. He's got himself a poisoner as well. Oh, that is grand. Are you up to 6? Up to 6. That is magnificent. Was this the same turn as this one? Yes, it was. I can't even remember anymore. And yes, of course, the rebels are actually kind of our allies in a way, because we're neutral, so they're not going to attack us, I don't think. We can kind of just use them to help us. So what I did want to do was start sending this boat over here and grab my diplomat and kind of move him over in this direction, because I could do with, yeah, just kind of making things work for me. So Maybe speaking to the Goths would be a good idea. Maybe the Vandals. We'll see. We'll see what the Hordes are doing. I'm not sure there's much more to do this turn though, so I'll have a little look around and then I'll end my turn. Dealing with more of their assassins who insist on appearing endlessly. I'm just hoping the new general was here. No. Where is my new general? Oh, he's been adopted by Crispus Flavius. Okay, so yes, we just killed their assassin, which is marvellous. But otherwise we have been besieged, so we're going to have to deal with that. Magnetis the Killer. Marvellous. Got myself a full title now. We can hold off that attack. I think we're doing okay for that. But we are running a little bit low on money. I'm going to go invest in that. I think that's going to help us. But we really need Jerusalem to be freed from the siege here. So we're going to have a little poke at them and a sally forth. Now, it doesn't fancy our chances, but I think, you know, we've got 4 solid infantry here, which are better. Well, I say better. We've got the Lanciari. Better than Lemonati anyway. And then they're a little bit of extra, but I think our general should be able to make a difference here. He's got a couple of experience, so that should put us in good stead. If nothing else, we can sally and sally again next time if we need to. So let's head in. Let's try and deal with this. We've got some eager peasants who want to come and have themselves killed, so they're going to come and lure in the javelins. Meanwhile, I think my general can probably... No, well, the archer's a bit stuck in the middle, so we're just going to lure in some javelin fire. That'll be perfect, lads. Everyone throw in your javelins. Woohoo! We're on loose as peasants, so they will do some bad damage, but honestly, it's if it wastes most of their javelins, then I'm quite happy with it. Sorry, lads. You will also known as fodder in my dictionary. Oh, a few fire arrows. How lovely. But that should make it a lot easier for my general to come in. I do have one more unit of peasants who actually left on the plaza, so they're going to have to come back. It's fine. We'll rally these guys and send them back to take up the rest of their ammo in a minute. I don't think these guys realise that they've just played themselves like a fiddle. They're unhappy over taking casualties. That's your job, lads. It's literally what you're here for. Still more javelins, but can they lure enough of them in? I think so. They're doing a great job. I'm pretty proud of you guys. We'll rename Jerusalem Peasant. I know it doesn't work. Peasants work. This isn't medieval. Oh, that's the best name ever that was. But no peasants work for Jerusalem. If you can think of a peasant pun for Jerusalem, then Jerusalem pleb. No, you see, it doesn't work. So there we are. Where unfortunately these guys are just going to have to keep throwing their lives away to no avail. I blame the horn though. So they're going to try one more time. I hope the rest of my lads aren't too devastated by watching their friends getting shot. I like to think that they don't really respect the peasants. Yeah, I think all the javelins are gone at this point. I think we are just throwing their lives away. Alright, fine. We'll hold back the other peasants. I say that, we could get the other peasants to come and take up all the archers' arrows. Why not? Yeah, we'll do that. Here come the next the next noble heroes of our campaign. Yes, that's right, lads. They're shaking already. Yeah, they're exhausted from walking from the plaza. And now a storm's kicking in. It's fine, lads. They're shaking due to exhaustion. Well, I'm going to make you run instead. Let's use up any more ammo they've got. It's a lovely colour, though. This green and yellow. I mean, I have quite stylish peasants, I like to think. It's just magnificent. And look at the beautiful armour on these guys. The teal and silver combination. Does anyone else know as stylish an army as this? We are magnificent. And these guys are still fighting. It's because of the colours. It's because of their inspirational teal. And it's not far off of, TNH brand colour that. So, can't really complain. It's a little bit more turquoisey, but it's one of my favourite colours, certainly. It's just beautiful. And they're still taking the arrow fire. I think we've pretty much used up all of their ammo, which is ideal, really, because we are at some point going to have to fight these guys, and I need my general to not get shot. Okay, we're going to hit those archers, and they're out of javelins, so that should be those guys getting chopped down. Fortunately, Eastern archers are actually quite strong, you'd be surprised. I'm actually still eager. Now what I need to do here is I pulled half of the units out, so I need to now swing around and hit these guys in the back, because that is how I'm going to win this. We've got 5v4 here, so we do need to get in now. They're shaken, they're eager, concerned flank steady. Yeah, so infantry, just go and defend. And the general's going to absolutely destroy that unit, Illuminati. Perfect. And into the next one quickly. Wrap them up. Pull outs. And right, we can start to try and wrap them up a little bit here. Into these guys. Get a charge in. That was absolutely terrible. Right, we do it. Oh, there's a break over there on our line. We need you to swing in here. So come back in and get a break. Massive hit. Come on. That was not good enough. General, you need to pull back. We're really struggling here. Really struggling. Can't really afford to bring us back a bit, but we need to go under that tower a little bit more if we can. Lanciari, come back and throw some javelins in. I'm going to swing around the flank. Blow the Horn of Destiny. Good, they've been pulled out. General, do you want to not do that right now? Blow the horn. And plough into them. And pull out. Okay, this is not brilliant. As long as we vaguely win, we'll be alright. Slam into those guys, and General, you just pull yourself back there. We just need to hold position here. Have we got enough? Potentially no. I don't think we do. But we're going to keep on trying. Oh, they have so much infantry. Yeah, we're going to need a relief force to deal with this. We're going to have to pull these guys out of here, aren't we? Yeah, they're just going to break now. Okay. Can this tower do something useful? No, I think we need to just get out of here at this point. I say that, can the general just go and at least deal with the archers? That would be very helpful if he could. Okay, we've got a rout on these lads at least. That is something, but we're going to have to head back in the city. Yeah, we had about 33% each lost once we stopped killing the peasants. Unfortunately, yeah, they just have way too many infantry. I'm hoping we've done as much damage as we could have hoped to do, but I feel like that's not quite true. It's not quite true, is it? We fought bravely, but a lot of our men have been slayed. I wouldn't say that was successful. Yeah, well, most of those deaths were peasants, but we're going to need a relief force, unfortunately. That was quite a bloody affair. Yes. Fortunately, the troops of Sidon really could do with being guarding Sidon, so going to have to take... Let's take these lads out of the city then and get them over here. Do I need that much? Probably not that much, to be honest. Probably just need that. I think this will do. Although they are experienced, so... No, we need to send one more. One more Illuminati. And let's give them another poke. This time we can do it. Let's go. Right, so we have a little bit of an engagement here. Javelins get thrown in. We need to pick those lads off. The other lads are quite far away at this point. I'm going to get myself onto this hill. We are in deep, deep fuchsia pink today, so that can only really bode well, as you know. But I would like to come and hit some of these guys in the flanks. That would certainly help the cause. You, sir, get into there, sir. and slam into their flank. Now, pull out, because I don't want you to die. I said pull out, because I don't need you to die. I said, sir, pull out, so that one does not die, sir. Perfect. Right, now, wrap them up. All of you in on them, and you, sir, over here. Over there, they're nowhere near engaging with the second force. And what's worked this time is we've managed to split them up. Now this time we can swarm them with our horrendously poor Illuminati over here. And those committences apparently are just ignoring the Illuminati in order to actually, I don't know, throw javelins at us or something like that. They're kind of half throwing and not really doing it properly at all. Okay, well, just go up the hill. Apparently they've actually pulled back into the battle there. That's a bit ridiculous. Come and swing down the hill then, lads. Swing down, that should be the end of them. They can't enjoy. Smashed from... Wow! Especially as we're on the hill there. I'm amazed they didn't break from that. Oh well, you swing up there. Oof! Javelins in on our lad. Don't like that. Don't like that one bit. We have entirely broke over here. That is obscene. That is completely obscene. You do not break, sir. Do not break under any circumstance. Blow the horn now. See if we can get them back. Brilliant. No. Right, there is one. Throw your javelins. You, sir, swing up the hill. Oh, why is this so tricky? Now... Okay, these guys just need to continue to distract them, honestly. They're pretty weak from the last battle, so there's not too much I can do with them. They're all breaking again. Let's just charge one of them. Down the hill, that should plough him. Come on, you already routed once. Why are you not breaking? Javelin's about to come in once more. Just irritating, but they might have hurt more of their own than us. We need to swing into those guys before they clear out our men. Really want them coming back. Can my general... do we need to bring them all together? We probably do. Probably do, you know. These men will not come back into this battle at all. Come on, your general is right here, sir. Disrespectful. These guys need to be decimated, I think. Yeah, let's bring back decimation. Look at you, coward, 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 coward. We can win it if you turn around. We probably can't win it if they turn around. Right, we are quite a bit fresher than we were, so we are trying to do something, really, anything. Let's swing over here. They're going to reload, so let's just swing out. That's fine. We were all exhausted from climbing this huge hill. You can see the city down there, so they had to climb up that hill in order to start this battle. So we've got ourselves a bit tired in the meantime. Ooh, let's get our infantry. Oh no, they don't quite want to do that now. Don't blame them, but these guys have javelins, so they're fairly important. Eastern archers are coming. Right, Eastern archers are too exposed, and that means we can charge them down with our generals. Let's go, lads. Let's finish these guys. Right, we've got them at last. At last, at last, at last, we've got them. Okay, peasants, you head in to them. In fact, don't. Just stop. Yep, and we might just be able to do this now. Okay, stop, all of you. We want to start getting to throwing. Get a javelin. Javelins into their flank. That's just what we needed. Peasants, just stop there. Don't even worry about those guys. Honestly, I'm not bothered. I think we might have just about pulled this off. Peasants start chasing after them. Okay, they want to do it, do they? Throw javelins. They want to do this. Cool, let's go into them. Let's hit them, lads. Right, peasants. That's fine. Get in there. Smash into the rear. That's the general gone. I think that might just be it. We probably don't have many hit points left on our lads at this point, so we just need to be really careful. Yep, that is it. Thank Mithras. Yes, not thanks Jove like last episode. Thank you, Mithras. You have saved us. Just about. Unlike those Illuminati, we're going to be personally crucified, every one of them. Not good enough for them. Not good enough from them. Okay. Turns out that we didn't really get to use those javelins, but just taking time to let the clock go down and get us back to fresh was important. It's been very easy. Very easy to try. Just give it a go, throw it in. Now this lad's now up to 5 experience. Just beautiful, and that is the battle done. Ah. Okay, I wasn't expecting this episode to be a huge, just endless tirade of defending Jerusalem battles. We've managed to do it. We've managed to fend it off, and I think that is a huge victory for us. Now he's confident commander. Oh, confidence might be misplaced, but he managed to. He's brave. I'll give him that. He kept on getting into the fight. Didn't break. Actually, I must say this lad did pretty well as well. He was brave in that battle because he could have easily fled at any point, and he did not. And I think we needed him at the end. So, we've sorted a few things out at least. Sidon might now get attacked. It's worth considering that possibility. Do you think they fancy their chances? Possibly. I'm just going to get rid of that for the moment. Let's just get a couple more units out. We could really desperately do with some forces. You know what? Let's leave that. Let's just get a new Plumbatari because those guys are very good. We could do with just a bit of extra protection. Whew. Just making sure we clear out their assassins as they pop up. So that's another one gone. New family member. Would this be our first child? I'm guessing a daughter by the looks of it. Family tree. Yes. No. This isn't. So you need to get married, Crispus. Ridiculous, sir. This is Maximilian Cincinnatus's child. He and Monsieur have had a lovely daughter, Tranquillinia. How lovely. Ah. Well, let's hope the paganism continues, sir. Let's hope it continues. So we are now just bringing some of our men this way. It seems like we've kind of cleared them out. Most of the storm is gone. There's one more force from Alexandria coming our way. But if we can clear them off and just regroup, then we'll be able to counterattack and go and take it on ourselves. I think that was the key victory just now. I think that's absolutely put us where we need to be. We've just spent all our money on that once more, but I think that is vital that we do. You, sir, need to get back towards Sidon. Yes, but we probably should just take out this guy on the way, shouldn't we? I think that seems sensible, don't you? You, sir, go in there, and we'll send out this lad to come and join. Oh, I didn't mean to... Oh, we did the dance there. He has no idea what's going on. He's a tactical mastermind, this chap. In fact, it isn't even Olybrius who's taking it on. Lucius Civilis wants to take this one. Let's head in. Let's kill him. With Jerusalem looking far more guarded nowadays, we can send this chap, Lucius, back over to Sidon, which likewise looks alright now. But we have just had a loyalist revolt in Ankara. Yes, this is marvellous, isn't it? Wow, this is a nice little force. Can't argue with that. And a pagan to boot. Yes, that's what we need to see. That is quite good, actually. We could do some interesting work with this. What I'd like to do is see... Ooh. Yeah, let's get our spy moving out. Actually, let's have a go at killing these guys first. Faction leader. Missed. Have a go at the faction leader as well. Oh, we actually got him! Theodosius Flavius. Oh, wow. Oh, we are causing them problems. They should not have started this. They should not have started this at all. Oh, the best thing is, like, just these are really good assassins. They're doing their work. That was magnificent. So we just killed their faction leader. I'm gonna send this spy in here. Antioch down to 40. I'm however gonna send this guy onward because actually we have a diplomat here. He's doing a little bit of scouting for us. Go have a little look see. Go see who's in this direction. Kaisaria looks vulnerable. That is fair to say. Alright, we can maybe keep our spy in here for another turn. We can keep him back. I'm going to get more spy though, just to keep us going with the spies. I'm a bit wary. Whilst I think I've got the assassins under control now, I'm really quite wary about them. Did he gain anything, by the way, for just killing the faction leader? Not sure they just did they? Oh well, just killed the Emperor of Rome. Ah, glory, 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 glory. There are actually a couple of generals here though, so I can really do with getting these lads. Yeah, maybe move in this direction. It looks like we might have a chance to start pushing against the rest of the Eastern Empire now. Yeah, well, so with Ankara flipping over to us, you can see Kaisaria is potentially vulnerable. Don't really know what's going on over here, but there are some rebels that they're ignoring. So, looking positive, looking positive. This is mainly Christian, but we have a pagan with a pagan temple. So I think, ooh, yeah, there's some characters in the region right now. These guys aren't helping. We need to get rid of those Christian chaps. But if we can do that, up to 15 with daily games, well, we'll have to see. We're going to have to knock these guys out of the area, but we'll have to be next time, ladies and gentlemen. So, next time, we're going to clear out these lads and then take a sneaky poke at Alexandria, because that's looking vulnerable. Albeit, no, they've got a new family member in there. New family member. Well, maybe that's what this assassin is. This other assassin's got to do. He's got to go back that way. I think so. You've got to assist that campaign. That would be marvellous. Salamis over here needs to... it doesn't seem to want to retrain the boat. Or is it retrained already? No, it's not. Okay, well, we're going to send that eventually. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to start wrapping up this area if we can. Got to see what's going on over here. And we're happy to hold, but we might have an opportunity to go and nab Antioch if we're sensible about it. We'll see how that does in the end turn with regards to rebelling. And looking this way, I don't know if we'll be able to hold Ankara for that long. If it's a problem, well, we can always just take our troops to Kaisaria. That could be fun. In fact, that might be a better idea, actually. We can kind of sew up this side of things. Anyway, we'll work all that out next time, ladies and gentlemen, because we are now looking pretty much like, well, we're splitting them up. We're looking powerful. But I will leave that until next time. For now, I'm Thomas, this is To Notice to Human, and this has been the Eastern Empire Rebels campaign. Thank you, and bye-bye. Welcome to the strangely Irish edition of Star Trek Armada 2. Anyone want to finish off this board cube? It's not going very well for us. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Picard is talking from the deaf.
We've lost our best hope of stopping the board.
No, it's happened again.
We have failed.